Hey guys, thank you for the patience. Yes, the PCBs are back in stock. I got a fresh shipment about 3 weeks ago. Here's how they come now for me. They come in these four, so I can batch produce four instead of having to do one individually. Hopefully that makes our lives easier when it comes to actually just producing more of them, and I still test them individually, so everything's the same on that part. I made two other changes. A small design change that instead of having two pads, one for ground and one for 5 volts. You now only have the 5 volts. The ground now you have to wire it from one of the four vias on the shell. I'll explain that more in detail, but before that, lastly is orders. Instead of ordering through me, email, bank transfer, including your address, it wasn't very simple. I also tried a link and it just wasn't working. So instead, I'm using an app, not an app, a website called Tindy, and it's very common for electronics, and it should streamline the process because you have to put your address and you can use your credit card and it goes through right away. And it should give you guys some extra buyer protections. So yeah, that's all. If you don't want to watch the rest of this video, link is below. Thank you. Okay, so starting with the difference. This was version 1, here we got version 2, the red stripe across it. Changes here are, main one, we have ground and VBus, and on here we've only got VBus. Well, there really isn't much need for ground when all four of your external ports do the exact same thing. So all of these points are connected to ground, so you don't really need the ground port. That's why in here you've only got VBus. Another change I've made is I've gone up a capacitor size, a resistor size. So instead of 402, I've gone to 603, which makes my life a lot easier when it comes to soldering. Another change I've made, or to show better the change of the via. If you look over here, this is from version 1. Even with version 1, I didn't connect ground to this port. I connected it to one of those. It's just far easier. Another change it makes is it reduces your risk of bridging your ground with these pins, as your ground is no longer there. As you can see here, got your ground right next to it and your VBus right next to ground. Now I've put VBus in the middle, and your grounds are on any of those four shell ports. Okay guys, here's how you can order it. If you go to my website, click the shop tab, and then here you have your link. This platform's called Tindy. It's apparently very common to sell DIY electronics. I'm going to try it out. So here you have a mod for PS4, Raspberry Pi things, Flipper Zero. Anyway, here's my link, and I'm selling for $20 right now because everything has to be through dollars. And I can only set flat shippings. So currently I've set shipping rate within EU to 0. I will try and add something external, but it's going to be a little difficult because shipping something to Australia is not the same as shipping something to Switzerland. But we'll try this out. I've got a few sales already through here and everything's kind of worked. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments or just send me an email. Lastly, a little sneak peek. If this PCB looks familiar to anyone, I will be trying to replicate the same mod for the Logitech gaming version, but I think this mouse is even worse, where there is no USB-C, it's always micro. So hopefully that works out. It seems like there's less space, but I'll still try it out. I'm working on a few prototypes right now. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching.